Mm.
Just to make God wait a little longer.
Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 26 of my Fallout 4 Minuteman playthrough. And we're going to Far Harbor. As promised, we're going to Far Harbor. I will probably be playing a little bit longer than I normally do because I figured I'd play a little bit longer since we are starting the next DLC, and I'll probably do the same thing with Nuka World when I started. I'll probably do a 2-hour episode to start us off, and then go back to 1-hour episodes. But we also have to take care of this from last episode.
He's one of them.
Done as a sin.
Sullivan. Oh, 2 slugs in the gut. Plus the fall. Quick, take this stim pack. Thank you. Huffing.
Congratulations, you won. I hope you break your foot trying to kick that door down.
Ugh, damn it, it won't budge. Damn it, McDonough's locked the door.
Hey, Piper.
Oh, there's no key. Gotta be a way in.
To be honest, I don't even remember how you get in here without... Wait, you confront him by going out here? Wait, how? I guess I've always picked the lock. I've never actually... I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't want them to become hostile again. That's why I'm...
Head on inside.
Damn it, McDonough's locked the door. Wow, there's no key. Gotta be a way in. Geneva used to have some way of opening the door. Maybe check her desk.
Totally forgot about that.
That's far enough.
Help me! He's crazy!
I am not just going to be discarded and tossed to the wolves. I'm the mayor, goddammit!
Hell, I'd vote for him again.
Cracking jokes? I'll kill her! I swear I will. Now, I'll tell you what's going to happen next. I'm walking out of this city, unharmed, with
Piper
my
didn't like
dignity
that.
intact.
You're not getting off the hook that easy, McDonough. You have to answer for what you've done.
I'm either walking out of the city a free man, or I'm killing as many of you disgusting, filthy savages as I can.
You're going to stand trial. And these people are going to have justice.
Lord knows you've got plenty to answer for.
Trial? Please. You know how these people feel about synths. I won't be stuck in a prison while they gloat.
What a waste. He's dead. They never just want to talk. Without a mayor, the city council will be next in line to pick up the pieces. Let's hope they do a better job.
Why are you angry at me? I'm so confused on why she's mad at me now.
Your destruction is at hand. Resistance is futile. Prepare to be annihilated. Time for you to perish.
I have to reload it. I don't know why she gets pissed off at me for fucking killing him. I don't know, my game's bugged, but I need to get to the fucking DLC. It's gonna be hell annoying if she keeps doing this to me.
Head on inside.
Hi, Milo. Hi, Milo.
Damn it, McDonough's locked the door.
That's far enough.
Help me! He's crazy!
I am not just going to be discarded and tossed to the wolves.
Mayor McDonough, I can help you.
Oh, all right. She can go. Now, I'll tell you what's going to happen next.
You're not getting off the hook that easy, McDonough. You have to answer for what you've done.
I'm either walking out.
You're going to stand trial. And these people...
Lord knows you've got...
Trial? Please.
Right.
They never just want to talk.
Fine. You guys can do it yourselves, cause I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
You people are animals. That's why we took over.
Cause watch.
Guess we showed them. He's dead.
Never mind.
I can't say McDonough didn't deserve worse, but... Without a mayor, the city council will be next in line to pick up the pieces. Let's hope they do a better job. I don't know when people are gonna be ready for another mayoral election. Not gonna be soon, that's for sure. But at least now, Diamond City will finally have the truth.
Kind of sucks that they cut out the ability to run for mayor. Cause I remember reading.
We can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Hey, Geneva.
Oh my god. He almost killed me.
Hey, Piper.
I got a lot to clean up here, Blue. Hit me up again later.
Pastor.
Thank you. God willing, he'll make a full recovery.
God, I voted for the mayor twice. He was with the Institute this whole time.
Got too much dirt in that hair?
God, did you see that explosion?
We got a free workbench for all your modifications. No
I love how my power armor is super
Mr. McConnell
fucking.
seemed like a good sort, trying to make the best of things in a tough world. Remind you of anyone?
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It had to be done.
You'll get no argument from me. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
let's head out.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I know, you go to Sanctuary. Oh, the rogue robot is still.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
Jackson assured I was well built for travel.
Diamond City's
These
knowledge.
modifications will be adequate for quite some time. Would you like me to go with you?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Very well, sir.
Nick. Oh, hell yeah, this dude.
Curfew violation detected. Commencing pacification.
What? For your fellow machine?
It's just weakness leaving us.
I guess. I guess it wasn't the Mr. Gutsy that I thought it was. I thought it was the one that I could make explode by messing with. Well, Nick is probably trying to find a way up here. I'll keep going, he'll catch up. You know, I love how this is supposed to be the border of the world, but they still have stuff placed here. Like those tires and stuff, and a small little river, which looks like this is supposed to be... I mean, you're not really supposed to come out here that often, so, or not, but, that's not really a river, it's more of a pond. I was gonna say, first I was gonna say you don't really come out here very often, so you probably don't ever see the fact that a river just kind of starts out of nowhere, but that's not, it doesn't really go anywhere. But I love how even like some of the outskirt areas, just they still have it modeled. Like that's still modeled. They have, I mean the highway kind of just ends over here. Don't know where Nick is, but I might have. Whoa. Sorry. Didn't mean to shout there. I thought the game looked like for a split second was all glitched out a little bit there. Oh. My phone's almost dead and I need it for things. So give me a second while I plug it in. I need to make sure I have it for well, I mean for my girlfriend mainly. Yeah, it glitches out slightly when I turn that one. Technically, yeah, there is a road that leads that way.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her.
Technically,
Raiders or gunners.
I just realized, technically I should have come that way. Then Nick wouldn't have gotten stuck somewhere. Kitty. I have not a clue where Nick went. I know that's stupid, but trying to see if that would get Nick to show up.
Hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kennedy, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
The hell's wrong with my character's face? And you notice his face is like two different colors? That's interesting.
Hey,
Now, something up?
your thoughts?
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
That's all for now.
All right.
Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy. Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kazumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay,
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
What is the water? Is that supposed to be water in the sink? Because that legitimately does not look like water. It looks like ice.
Project Log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward. Hello? Testing? Project Log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that?
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Like, shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Nothing else right now.
Oops.
Excuse me, Mrs. Nakano.
Did you have more questions about Kasumi?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
It's just that he was the only... She started
Whoops.
staying...
Nothing else right now.
I guess that is all.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Alrighty, let's go look at the boathouse. Nick is like, God damn it, not this again.
Sweet.
There we are.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat, but more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Alright. Hit the wrong button. I was trying to, I don't remember which. There we go.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system. A final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Alright, let's go to Far Harbor. Kitty. Oh, two kitties. Two kitties. Oh, actually no. Let me have it load first. I was gonna go make sure that my other game is Isn't that a... You know, I kind of always wondered if that's a place you can actually collect on the map.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down.
I love how Nick just spawns out of absolutely nowhere.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me!
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna make sure my other game is updating. I mean, it doesn't say it's updated yet, but... Okay, there we go. Soggy plastics. I do believe it is. Huh. Well, that was the quickest update ever.
Careful on
Ready.
the hall, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hall! Something's out there!
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
The hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
Hi.
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers!
Oh God! Defend yourselves! Who's there?
Something out.
No. Eyes on the wall. Something's coming.
Clear.
We made it. I can't believe it. Thank you.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against.
I'll be damned if I give
Fog
up on
and
taking back
creatures
my
it
land.
spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
managed to survive despite all that? It must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
I'm gonna help a bunch of people here because it helps with the ending of this. At some point I'll have to help this one right here.
Hey, mister. Those aren't your boots.
They're on my feet. Beat it.
My brother's been through enough. Those boots aren't yours.
Tony's got no right to be here no more. You can't take care of yourself. Better you take the long walk.
I'm giving you one warning. Tony gets his boots back.
Your mom's not around no more, Smalls. I'm not afraid of you.
You might be thinking I'm just a stupid girl, thinking you can take me. But everyone's got to sleep. Make things right quick. Or else.
Shit. Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
What makes you think I want to talk to you?
Bertha.
Get lost. I don't need your charity. No one talks to my brother, all right?
Hi.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, On to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Alrighty. Well, we got that quest. I'm gonna go talk to Mariner too because I want to activate all of their quests. Because then I can get more quests. Like I think he has a quest for me, and then the little girl back there, I fucking forgot her name already, has a quest as well.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
I don't need anything right now.
Another time.
You're just grabbing fish out of absolutely nowhere, weighing them, and then putting them back. Yeah, putting them back and then grabbing another one out of absolutely no. Okay. That man is sleeping with his eyes open. That's actually, at least I think he is.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. I'm the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
You ain't on. You ain't long for this world. By my guns now.
Oh yeah, that one's way the fuck over there. But, not a big deal. Alright, let's get to Acadia, and then we can go from there. Like I said, this episode is going to be 2 hours long, so we still have like 50 minutes left before.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
What, another kitty? Yay, another kitty. What? What's up, Dex? Oh, he's going under the bed.
Let's head out of town. Acadia's above the fog.
I'm scraping by.
It's a good hike. You might want to take this for the road. Taste foul sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the main old mountain trail where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. What was that? Got you! You're in for it now. Please, don't run red.
Why did it take you so long to just defeat the one person I already shot?
There's someone or something else here. What's that? You're not half bad at a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
I killed all of them but the one you struggled to kill after I shot him in the head. Are you... Oh.
There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. We ain't no... Found you! Here's the mountain trail. Let's stick with this. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Alright, switching weapons.
Aim straight and true. Everything extra meat on the island. Still got a ways to go. Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Oh, yeah, the campground's right here. Campground's like right there.
We ain't all. You're dead! Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around. Into the bridge we go!
Why is it every time I repair my power armor, it always somehow manages to get completely destroyed again?
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man.
You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tune up for beer. Get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share. I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Yeah, about that?
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
All right, Dina. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps that we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Hey there.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Alrighty, I gotta talk to Chase. I did not realize I needed to talk to Avery. Whoops. I'll go back and talk to Avery at some point.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute. We don't have to worry, right?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Hey, no argument from me.
Good. Glad to hear it. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, As a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Alright. Now I'll go talk to Kasumi, and then we will start with the side quests. Because I'd rather do all the side quests before we continue with the main story, because that will help us later on with other things.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're what? You came all this way for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah, exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cobb? He's always moving supplies around.
Alrighty, yeah. We are not going to do this quest just yet. Alright, sorry, where is it, yeah, this one. We're not gonna do this one just yet. We're gonna do all of the side quests. We're going to help, Chase, help Faraday. We're going to help Captain Avery and the Mariner and Cassie Dalton. And we'll eventually help, the little girl as well. Alright, let's go up. I'm back to Far Harbor. Alright, let's go talk to Avery and we'll probably do at least something. We'll talk to Avery and then we'll probably talk to Brooks right after since he's here. And then we'll do whatever Avery has.
I really hope you find someone to help.
Mariner says the island's blind.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
This is ridiculous. I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they... I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
I know that robot goes somewhere. Oh yeah, I have to visit Longfellow Cabin at some point too to set up We just set up a settlement there, because I mean we are probably doing Minutemen. We have to do. I'll probably ignore settlements for pretty much every playthrough except for this playthrough because we are the. This is the Minutemen playthrough, so. Where is the? Alrighty, let's go talk to Brooks first. I have to talk to her at some point. I want to do her quest because her quest is just really stupid and it's really funny. So I want to do Pearl's quest at some point too, just for the fun of it. Her quest is just really goofy.
Can I interest you in anything, stranger?
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, alright? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Won't be chewing on us.
Hey.
Do something? Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
It's a really long story, Nick, for us. Suddenly just being like, you know what, I want to have a fucking chat in the middle of the road. While we're looking for a synth that's likely dead.
There's a trail of blood.
Too?
It's a Hansu, Radstag, or an Hangla.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah. We found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but... You know, why waste the meat? Here. Well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
I'll go work on the water pump quick too, since it's... I knew the water pump situation was not too far from where I already was, so... I was gonna say, there's gotta be something over... There's something over there. I could see it slightly moving and... Because we're going back up the trail. Kinda wish I would have gone and talked to him sooner. Or talked to him sooner. Gone and found him sooner, because I could have done this up the trail. Alright, did one thing for Far Harbor. And I did one thing for Chase. I think I'll do... Well, actually, it depends on where it is, I guess. What new fair is. I'll probably help Dalton next. And Chase will... I think Chase's thing is way the fuck over here somewhere. Yeah, it's way the hell over there. I think I'll do Chase's kind of like on the side as I'm working on the other guys' stuff. I think I'll probably focus an episode on helping each person. I just figured I was pretty sure Chase's and Avery's helping Chase and Avery were the Chase, Avery, and Faraday are probably the easiest to help. She upstairs? Oh, yep. Don't give a shit.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Bait Shop's got everything you need.
Oh yeah, I also have to go to Longfellow's cabin. I keep forgetting about that. We'll do that at some point. I'll probably do that next episode just so that we can get that. We'll do it at like the beginning next episode, and I'll set it up so that I'll set it up to be our first settlement. Since it's right here, I can have somebody. I can set a settler up to go in and out from here to the back to the Commonwealth. Alright, let's go talk to Chase. If I had time, I'd do Faraday's too, since Faraday's is kind of easy. As far as I remember, is pretty simple. I think the longest quest lines for helping people is Cassidy's and the Mariners, because a Mariner will ask you for multiple things. Same with Cassidy Dalton. I'm pretty sure that was her name, anyways. Yeah, Cassie, Dalton, and the Mariner have the longest, because they'll ask you for multiple things. They'll ask you to do multiple quests for them. So I was thinking about, I'll do those on the side, and then technically after you helped Cassie a few times, then, the one little girl will ask you for her help, and I'm pretty sure she just asks you for the one. It's 1 or 2 things, but I'm pretty sure it's mainly just... Because I know Cassie asks you to clear out the national park, then at one point she'll ask you about clearing out, or helping her uncle or whatever in this one place where he's held up. Because Cassie helps you with quite a lot of settlements. All of the places she sends you to are settlements that you can use. The park area, and then eventually the this like visitor center where her uncle or whatever, I can't remember if it's her uncle or is held up. And then she asks you to go to the Dalton farm. And then I do believe there's a factory, there's like a log factory that the little girl sends you to clear out for her friends. And that's, I believe, all of because I think it's the 3 Cassie sends you to. The log factory and Long Cabin. Those are the 5 settlements in this DLC, I do believe. I do believe that's the only ones. Yeah, Dalton Farm, Echo Land Lumber, Fellow. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hold on, yeah. There's Fellowship Cabin, National Park Visitor Center, Echo Lake Lumber, and Dalton Farm. So technically, no, Cassie doesn't send you to one of them right away. But I know she sends you to the National Park Visitor Center where her uncle or whatever is. And then Dalton Farm. Those are 2 of the places she sends you to. And then Echo Land Lumber is for the little girl asks you to clear it out for her. I know. So I figured I'll help Faraday when I get the chance to.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
I'm sorry things didn't turn out better. I wish they had.
You and I both. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go out. So, yeah, we will help. I'll help Faraday when I get the chance to. I'll probably do it in between either Cassie or the Mariner's Quest, one of the 2. Because his stuff is way the hell over here, so we will go grab that stuff when we get the chance. Oh, excuse me. Next episode, we're going to go to, we're going to start the episode with at Longfellow's cabin. In fact, why don't we just go there and save over there now? We might as well. And then we'll save there. I'm going to set it up set it up to start receiving settlers so that I can set up a supply chain to head back towards the main Commonwealth area. Excuse me. And then we'll just keep connecting and them as we get the rest of the settlements. And then I think we'll do Cassie's stuff.
Any more of the children of Adam, there could be war, Alan. Just stop this.
This ain't some innocent, Avery. This is a damn saboteur. Those condensers down by the freshwater. The storm didn't take them out. She did. Machete Mike spotted her.
But the children...
It's like I've been saying. The children of Adam are out to kill us all. This here saboteur meant to cut us off from food and water. Punishment is pretty clear, Captain.
Do what you must.
Yeah! Children bastards!
You were right, Alan.
Now will you listen to sense? The children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Oh yeah, Longfellow's cabin. God, I really don't want to know what's actually in the oceans in this world, though. Like, I mean, you got that, and we've got evidence that a lot of fish have mutated too. But, like, that's a mutated dolphin right there. And then there's this, you can find several of them all throughout the place with giant holes ripped in them, like something chewed a hole through them. Alrighty, we're here. So I'll set this up next episode so that we can get this all taken care of. I've always wondered if I could hit somebody. Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all of my content. If you're on the YouTube side of things, if you're on the Twitch side of things, just hit me up with a follow. Thank you guys all for watching. I will be back as soon as possible for the next part of Fallout 4. We will be continuing with the Far Harbor DLC. I think the next couple episodes are generally going to be planned out. Like, we're going to do Cassie, Dalton's stuff. Then we'll do the Mariners stuff. Faraday's quest will get kind of shoved in between whatever is more convenient, whichever is more convenient. If Cassie's stuff ends up bringing us closer to it, then I'll just kind of veer off the path a little bit to get whatever, to get the chips that Faraday needed. If the Meriters takes us closer there, then we will. At some point we will do the little girl stuff as well. And as we're going on, we'll set up the settlements so that we can at least start getting settlers in, so I can connect the trading routes together. Excuse me. But other than that, as of now, that's the general plan. We're gonna help everyone out first before we do anything else. Main quest line, because it does help later. It will help with negotiations and in the later parts of the story. So, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Bye. And for those of you who want to keep watching me stream, whatever, I am going to be switching over to CTR. But yeah, for those who don't, I'll see you guys all later. I will see you guys as soon as possible for the next episode of Fallout 4. I think episode 27 should be still this weekend, so yeah, look forward to that. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.